Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some more Bulldog football as we host the number 2 Tennessee Volunteers. We are ranked 4th in the country. We are on a 3-game win streak and they have won 5 in a row. Nate Sandoval, true sophomore phenom, 20 touchdowns, 7 picks, almost 2,000 passing yards. He has had a phenomenal season so far, but his offensive line has been shaky. Derek Tinsley leads the team in rushing, 750 yards, 5 touchdowns. Dusty Ishii, 474 yards, 2 touchdowns. And a lot of guys have touchdown runs for this team, except for 2 guys, Stanley Stevens and Kaufman, who's a fullback. Kelly Washington leads the team in receiving, 751 yards, 9 touchdowns. Stanley Stevens, 579, 8 touchdowns. And after that, it is really thin. Not a whole lot of action going on after them. Ken Tops is still number 1 in the Heisman voting, but we need a big game from him today. And we'll see you down on the field after Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit make their predictions.
Starkville, Mississippi, and Scott Field, the site for our football contest today. It's time to bundle up because it's going to be a chilly one for tonight's game between the Tennessee Volunteers and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And here come the Bulldogs. Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit welcoming you once again to what appears to be a heck of a late season matchup. They're playing today in hopes of impressing the pollsters and the Bull Reps. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
You know, I think in a game like this, you need to look at the big playmakers. Tennessee has a guy at wide receiver that everybody's talking about, and for good reason. He's the strength of this offense, an offense that can really spread the ball around. Lee, watch for him to come up big in this one.
I disagree, and I'm going to tell you why. Mississippi State has what I consider to be one of the better rushing attacks in the nation. Their game plan is to run right at this defensive front, and I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't put a hurting on these guys.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game, so let's get down to the field where they're waiting for the coin toss.
So Kirk is going with the pass-heavy Tennessee Volunteers. Lee Corso is going with one of the top rushing attacks in the nation and the Bulldogs as Fred Reed returns the opening kickoff and he backpedals past the 20-yard line, loses a few yards. Ken Tops will take over on offense. Jarius Norwood gets the pitch and he doesn't really get much, maybe 2 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Bulldogs first in the nation on third down conversions. 60% of the time they do convert. And here is Tops on an option, and he gets taken down just a yard shy of the first down, and they will have to punt the ball away. And there's Sandoval breaking a tackle, and he gets about 4 or 5 yards. Second down, Sandoval scanning the field, going right side to Jones down to the 40-yard line. First down, Volunteers. Sandoval going play action this time, launches it, caught by Kelly Washington inside the 30-yard line. Senior receiver looking to have a great day today. And that's a good start, breaking the tackle of George Tyler. First and 10, motion man to the right side. Sandoval goes middle, intercepted by Jimmy Lindsay at the 20-yard line. What a diving catch. That is his second pick on the season. Bulldogs take back over, and Norwood loses 2 or 3 yards. Run game really struggled against Alabama. Bulldogs are really trying to get it back on track here against the Volunteers, and Ken Tops is sacked. So 2 negative plays in a row for the Bulldogs. Not looking good for this offensive line so far. Tops looking to throw, scrambles right side, still looking, throws it. John Pena catches it and drops it. The Bulldogs will have to punt it away once again. 2 straight 3-and-outs for Mississippi State. Brian Martin on for the punt. Kelly Washington back deep from his own 42, and Stanton dives and misses. Michael Gallard finally brings him down at the Bulldogs' 42-yard line. Volunteers 4th in the country on third down conversions. It's 3rd and 6 here. Sandoval dropping back, going deep, caught by Kelly Washington at the 14-yard line. Nice pickup. 2 catches so far for him, and I believe he's got over 50 yards receiving on the day. 2nd and 10. Kaufman, the fullback, gets a carry, and he picks up 8 yards before Gabe Wallace finally brings him down. 3rd and 2. Derek Tinsley walks it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the number 2 ranked Volunteers take the lead 7-0 here in the first quarter in Starkville, Mississippi. Can Ken Tops get this offense going as he scrambles right side down to the 30-yard line, about a 6 or 7 yard pickup. Second down, Bryson Davis up the middle, breaks a tackle, drags a man forward down to the 37. That's the first down. The first of the day for the Bulldogs. Tops scrambling left side, and he is sacked. A lot of pressure. Nobody getting open so far for Mississippi State. 2nd and 12. Norwood gets a carry right side. He's in the open field past the 40, 45, 50. Tries to juke a man out and falls down at Tennessee's 49-yard line. Norwood up to 832 yards on the ground this season on 86 carries with 11 touchdowns. My goodness. Tops over the middle. Jose Jefferson picks up the first down. His first catch of the day. Sophomore wide receiver. 3rd and 11. Tops is going to have to throw it here. Nice pancake by Rusty Holloway, and he finds Goldberg over the middle. First down and more. About a 22-yard pickup for the senior wide receiver. Biggest play of the day so far for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. Tops looking to throw it here. And he goes deep back corner of the end zone. Jose Jefferson makes the catch. What a throw by Ken Tops, and what a catch by Jose Jefferson. His first touchdown catch of the season. And it's a big one. This game is all tied up at 7 now. Into the second quarter, Sandoval hands it off to Derek Tinsley. He's in the open field, and he gets a nice pickup there. First down for Tennessee. He's got 17 yards on 3 carries with 1 touchdown today. 3rd and 10. Sandoval scanning the field, going deep right side, caught by Stevens inside the Bulldogs' 30-yard line. Big time throw from the sophomore quarterback. 113 total yards for him today. As Ishii gets a carry, left side, stiff arms a man. Finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Another nice powerful run. The Tennessee's backfield here is Tinsley, and he loses 2 yards. Gabe Wallace coming off the edge, taking him down for a loss. His 4th tackle on the day. 3rd and 5. Sandoval looking to throw, goes left side, and Brown makes a nice diving catch, extending for the ball, getting the first down to the 6-yard line. Sandoval doing a great job distributing the ball across the field, and Kaufman gets a carry, and he gets in the end zone. That's his first rushing touchdown of the season. Only 1 player left on the Volunteers with a carry on the year with no touchdowns. Jarius Norwood, nice juke, breaks a tackle, gets down to the 43-yard line. He's got 2,275 rushing yards in his career with 23 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Tops, pump fakes. Over the middle, Ray Bivens wide open, spins, and he's going to pick up about 20 yards on that reception. 3 consecutive completions for Ken Tops. Heisman hopeful, junior quarterback. Here's Jarius Norwood picking up 7 or 8 more yards right up the gut. 5 touches, 39 yards on the ground. 3rd and 2. Norwood again gets the first down here. 3-yard pickup. Only really a few decent runs for this offense today so far. As Ken Tops pump fakes. He's going to scramble left side. Nobody's getting open. He finally finds Ray Bivens open at the 12-yard line, down inside the 10. 1st and goal upcoming. 1.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Nice to see Ray Bivens getting a catch. 3rd and goal. Ken Tops pump fakes, and he's going to take off up the middle, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 14-14 is now the score with 35 seconds to go in the first half. No hesitation. He pump faked, and he just took off. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Another nice run for Ken Tops on the year. Brian Martin on for the ensuing kickoff, and he's going to kick that one 2 yards deep into the end zone. There's Derek Tinsley returning it. Tate misses the tackle, but Tinsley fumbles it, and Craig Walton dives on it. Bulldogs will take over in great field position, looking to tack on some more points here before the half ends. Tops looking to throw it, and it's Brandon Jensen, the freshman tight end, in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They've got all the momentum now, 21-14. 14 unanswered points here really quickly, only 3 plays. A touchdown, a kickoff, and another touchdown. 2 seconds left, After a 3 and out by the Volunteers, Tops launches it up to Ray Bivens, who makes the catch at the 12-yard line. But that will end the half. A great play nonetheless. 21-14 is the score. Tennessee only 9 first downs. Mississippi State 11. 2 turnovers by the Volunteers, and that is the big difference in this ball game as Brian Martin kicks it off 4 yards deep into the end zone. And Kelly Washington will just kneel it down. Sandoval under center. Throws it right side to Tinsley. Downing dove and missed the tackle attempt there. Tinsley picked up about 6. 3rd and 3. Tinsley up the middle, and Desmond Mickleoff, the freshman defensive tackle, stuffs him before he could go anywhere. Bulldogs back on offense. Tops, patient, scrambling right side. Nobody's getting open. He's going to take off. Juke him out past midfield. The 40, the 30. Jukes again down to the 25-yard line. What a huge run for Ken Tops. He's got 51 yards on the ground, 145 through the air, 2 passing touchdowns. 1st and 10. Tops, middle, and that is Fred Reed, the 3rd-string halfback. Tops is now 8 of 12, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 consecutive completions. 2nd and 1. Bryson Davis in the open field. He might go, and he gets taken down finally at the 4-yard line. Looked like he might have been able to get the corner, maybe hit that pylon for 6. 2nd and goal. Tops, pump fakes, and he is going to get sacked again. Paul gets his first sack of the game. 2 tackles for him as well. 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. Tops is sacked another time. That time a corner came off a blitz. Offensive line is letting Ken Tops down. Mike Randall does knock in a field goal. 24-14 is the score as Tinsley is in the open field past midfield. The 40, the 35, all the way down to the 34-yard line. Best run of the day for Derek Tinsley. 1st and 10, Sandoval's going to look to throw, and he is sacked by Desmond Mickleoff. The true freshman finally gets his first career sack. He jumped up, hoping Sandoval wouldn't throw it, and he came right down on top of the quarterback. Sandoval looking to throw now, and he goes left side. Kelly Washington inside the 5-yard line, down to the 2. What a huge catch and run. Washington now has 87 yards. Here's Ishii up the middle, and he dives and gets in for 6. 24-21 is now the score. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tops will option out left side and pick up the 1st down. Very close, but they will give it to him. Tops hands it off to Norwood up the middle, and he picks up 5 yards. 44 yards on the ground for Norwood today, 4.8 yard average. 2nd and 5. Tops options left side, pitches it out to Norwood, and he gets it out past midfield for another 1st down, now up to 52 yards. 3rd and 8. Tops will have to throw it. He's going to scramble right side. He's got Norwood wide open, and he drops it. Bounces right off of his hands. Perfect throw, and look at that score at the bottom. Syracuse beats number 1 Miami. And that is huge for this game that we are playing right now. If we beat Tennessee, we might jump up to number 2 or possibly number 1 with a victory here today. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line after a great punt by Brian Martin. And there is a holding call, which will back Tennessee up to their own 3. 1st and 12. Tinsley hit in the end zone. Somehow escapes Gabe Wallace. Taken out at the 1-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And he escapes the end zone down to the 5-yard line, getting out of the danger zone. 3rd and 10, under 5 minutes to go. Now Sandoval throws it deep to Jones, who comes down with it at the 28-yard line. Huge pickup. Sandoval 9 of 16, 180 yards, 1 pick. And he goes left side, intercepted by George Tyler. Freshman safety now has his 6th interception on the season. That leads the team, tied with Slovakia Griffith, our senior captain. Tops options out right side, and he picks up 11 yards and a 1st down to the 30-yard line. He's got 65 yards on the ground today. 1st and 10. Option out again, left side this time. Norwood will get the pitch, and he gets about 8 yards. 3 turnovers for the Volunteers, none for the Bulldogs, as Justin Garrett puts it on the turf. Jamie Keller luckily dives on it for the Bulldogs, avoiding a costly turnover. Norwood gets a carry off tackle. He picks up 5 or 6 yards on the right side. Now has 66 yards on 12 carries. 2nd and 4. Tops under center. Stands in the pocket and delivers a strike to Scott Goldberg for 6. Bulldogs now on top, 31-21 here in the 4th quarter. That was Scott Goldberg's 7th touchdown catch on the season. That leads the team as Jones gets a nice catch for 11 yards over the middle. Volunteers running no huddle here. 1st and 10 now. And he hits Jones over the middle once again. And he picks up 7 more yards. Still no huddle. Sandoval, right side, caught by Stevens past midfield. 3 consecutive completions for Sandoval, and he's going to look to get a 4th here as he goes left side, and is caught by Kelly Washington off the deflection. What concentration to keep his eye on the ball. He's now over 100 yards receiving on 4 catches. And they're still going no huddle here. Sandoval under center, 4 wide receivers. All day to throw, goes left side, almost intercepted by George Tyler. Desmond Mikloff gets a deflection up the middle there. 3rd and 10, 2:07 to go. Sandoval going deep, and it's caught for a touchdown by Stevens, but there's another holding call on Gandy. That'll back him up to 3rd and 20. One play later on 4th and 16, he hits Brown well short of the 1st down, and they turn the ball over on downs. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Norwood gets a carry, right side. He picks up 4 or 5. Short of the 1st down. 3rd and 4. Option out right side. Norwood cannot handle the pitch, and they will have to punt the ball away again here. 1st and 10. Sandoval throwing it deep, and Michael Galar intercepts it at the 45-yard line, and that is going to end this ball game. What a day for the Mississippi State Bulldogs, beating the number 2 Tennessee Volunteers 31-21. I can't wait to see how far we jump up in the rankings. Miami lost. Florida State has 2 losses there, and they rank number 3. Obviously, the number 2 Tennessee Volunteers lost. So 2 of the top 3 teams lost today. 4 turnovers for the Volunteers. That was huge because the Bulldogs had 0. 21 points in the 2nd quarter. 14 unanswered for the Bulldogs. Ken Tops, 9 of 15, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. Sacked 4 times, though. He had 74 on the ground. Norwood had 72. Fumble by Justin Garrett. Ray Bivens had 78 yards receiving. Jefferson with 27. Goldberg, 35 and a touchdown. Brandon Jensen with a touchdown. Rusty Holloway allows another sack on the year, but he gets 2 more pancakes. Still having a great year. Michael Galar, Bernard Moreno, Gabe Wallace led the team in tackles with 4. Desmond Mikloff gets a sack, his first of his career. George Tyler, Jimmy Lindsey, and Michael Galar all had interceptions today. A lot of pass deflections. Tennessee really likes to air it out, and it showed today. 1 fumble recovered. Mike Randall, 1 of 1. Brian Martin had a heck of a day punting the ball. 4 punts, 43.7 yard average. 1 inside the 20 that was out of bounds at the 5. And let's see how far we move up in the rankings. And we are now the number 1 team in the country for the first time in this series. And the Arkansas Razorbacks are coming to town for our rivalry game. And that's going to be a good game. Regional broadcast. I can't wait. It's our first game, ranked number 1. A lot of hype coming into this game now, and it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait for you guys to see that game. I have yet to play it, but I'm sure it'll be a great one. I'm going to let you guys take a look at the top 25 polls and the conference polls for the SEC. But until Saturday with our Houston Texans off-season video, I will see you guys in the comment sections below. Take it easy, guys.